Okay, this is part 5 of pa2 walkthrough video. We're at example 3. We'll be accessing a real file this time. So let's start file access.go and copy the entire code block over, which I have already done. So let's go straight to the editor. And this is it. First line, usual, package main. And we're importing 2 extra packages just like we did in example 2. This is a check function. Let's just skip that and go to the main function first. The first line we run into is os.open. Now this is used to open this file, helloworld.go. And the result of it, os open, is to return 2 values, a file handle to the file here, and the error message, in case this API here during the execution run into any problem. Now, first point I want to mention here is you've seen quite a bit something before. Yeah, that's the convention here. In Golang, oftentimes we call an API defined in a package this way. The package dot and then the API's name. Second point is there could be some error as we are executing this call. So for example, file doesn't exist, or corrupted file. So the ERR here might not be empty. So check function here is taking in the error message. So let's go now to the check function. It takes the error message and check. If it's not empty, that means something is wrong. Therefore, error messages is being filled. It will then call panic. This is a well-defined API in Golang that prints the error message and then force quit the program. Good. Now we move to the second block here. So I define 2 variables, word1 and word2, declare and initialize them to empty strings. So in Golang, we could actually assign multiple variables in one line like this. Okay, so one value corresponds to one variable. Second here, fscan line. So this is a new API, the first time we see this. What it does is to read or scan from the file. And then, assign variables to store the content of the file, the first line. So word1 here will be keeping the first string in the line. Word2 here will be keeping the second string of the line. So if we print it, we'll see the line, but only contain the first 2 strings. So this way of scanning a line is not a very reliable way to keep the entire content of a line, just so that you know. In the next example, we'll show you other APIs allow line-based scanning a bit more easily and reliably. Next, what I'm showing is simply that a for loop, very simple, starting from I equal 2. And before I goes beyond 5, then we do the same thing again and again, just like this block of code. When this is done, we close the file that we opened here earlier. All right. So judging from the code, it should be printing from helloworld.go from the first line, second line all the way to line 5. So let's try running the code. Let's see. Oops, not what I want to do. Okay, so go run file access. Oh, sorry, the other way around. Access file.go. All right, so printing 5 lines, but only 2 strings at most. So if we pop up helloworld.go, you see line number 5 here has func, main, and a curly bracket. So you see here, curly bracket didn't show. Okay. So this says that you need the better API to read one line at a time, because pa2 go there, you need to read from a file one line at a time, and then print the line count as well as the entire line into a separate file. And that's coming up in the next example.